The year was 1935. It was a time when the world was still reeling from the Great Depression, and the shadows of the past loomed large over the present. People were trying to find their footing, and the air was thick with a sense of uncertainty and unease. In the midst of this, Kansas City stood as a bustling hub, a city that never seemed to sleep, even in the dead of winter. January in Kansas City was bitterly cold. The streets were blanketed in snow, and the icy wind cut through the air like a knife. People hurried along the sidewalks, their breath visible in the frigid air, as they sought refuge from the biting cold. The city was a stark contrast of warmth and chill, with the cozy interiors of buildings offering a temporary escape from the harsh winter outside. It was a time of secrets and shadows. The long nights seemed to stretch endlessly, and the darkness held many mysteries. In the dimly lit alleys and behind closed doors, stories unfolded that would never see the light of day. The city was alive with whispers, and every shadow seemed to conceal a hidden truth. The hotel president stood tall, a concrete giant in the city's heart. It was a symbol of luxury and grandeur, a place where the elite gathered and where stories of opulence and intrigue were born. The hotel's grand facade and elegant interiors were a testament to a bygone era, a time when the world was a different place. On January 2nd, a maid's scream pierced the air. It was a sound that shattered the morning calm and sent a wave of panic through the hotel. The maid, a young woman with wide eyes and trembling hands, had stumbled upon something that would haunt her for the rest of her life. She had stumbled upon a horror in room 1046. The door was ajar and the room beyond was shrouded in darkness. The air was thick with an ominous presence, and every step she took seemed to echo with a sense of dread. The room was dark, the air thick with the stench of death. The curtains were drawn, and the only light came from a flickering bulb that cast eerie shadows on the walls. The atmosphere was suffocating, and the sense of foreboding was palpable. A man lay sprawled on the bed, his lifeless eyes staring into the void. His face was a mask of terror, frozen in a final moment of agony. The sight was both tragic and horrifying, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. He was naked, his body carefully positioned. It was as if someone had taken great care to arrange him in a specific way, a macabre display that spoke of a twisted mind. The scene was meticulously staged, every detail carefully considered. His only covering was a pillow, meticulously placed over his face. It was a chilling detail, one that added an extra layer of horror to the already gruesome scene. The pillow seemed to mock the man, a cruel reminder of his final moments. Panic surged through the hotel. Guests and staff alike were thrown into a state of chaos, their minds racing with questions and fears. The once serene atmosphere of the hotel was now filled with the sounds of frantic whispers and hurried footsteps. The police arrived, their faces grim. They moved with a sense of urgency, their expressions betraying the gravity of the situation. This was not just another call. This was something far more sinister. They had never seen anything like it. The scene that greeted them was beyond anything they had encountered before. It was a tableau of horror, a nightmarish vision that defied explanation. This was no ordinary murder. The detectives were seasoned professionals, but even they were taken aback by the sheer brutality and strangeness of the scene. It was clear that this was the work of someone with a deeply disturbed mind. This was something different, something unsettling. The more they examined the room, the more questions arose. Who was this man? Why was he killed in such a manner? And most importantly, who was responsible for this heinous act? This was the start of the mystery of Room 1046. A mystery that would baffle investigators and captivate the public for years to come. The answers were elusive, hidden in the shadows of that dark room, waiting to be uncovered. The dead man was identified as Roland T. Owen, or so he claimed. His true identity remains a mystery to this day. He had checked into the hotel just days earlier using a false name. Owen was a man shrouded in enigma. Hotel staff described him as nervous, his eyes darting around as if expecting trouble. He kept mostly to himself, only leaving the room for brief periods. He received strange visitors, a man matching his description, another with a gruff voice, and a woman in a black coat. Each visitor added another layer to the puzzle. Each encounter deepened the mystery surrounding Room 1046. As police combed through Room 1046, the mystery intensified. They uncovered a series of bizarre clues. Cryptic notes scribbled on hotel stationery hinted at a hidden message. Were these coded messages desperate pleas for help or the ramblings of a madman? The phone in Room 1046 added another layer of intrigue. Records revealed a series of calls to a local woman. She claimed to have no knowledge of Roland Owen. Each unanswered call echoed the chilling question: who was he trying to reach, and why? The investigation continued, but the truth seemed to slip further away. The hotel staff, potential witnesses to the crime, proved unhelpful. Their memories were hazy, their accounts contradictory. Was it fear or something more sinister that kept them silent? The mysterious visitors to room 1046 vanished without a trace. They left behind no names, no motives, only a trail of unanswered questions. Were they accomplices to murder, or simply pawns in a game they didn't understand? Section 5, The Shadow of Doubt, a lack of suspects. Days turned into weeks and the case grew colder. The police were baffled. Every lead they pursued led to a dead end. Every answer seemed to spawn a dozen new questions. The lack of a clear motive only deepened the mystery. Without a motive and with no reliable witnesses, the investigation stalled. The killer, shrouded in the anonymity of the bustling city, seemed to have vanished into thin air. Section 6. A city gripped by fear. The mystery of room 1046 gripped Kansas City. Whispers of the unsolved murder echoed through the city's streets. The newspapers devoured every detail, fueling public fascination and fear. The unknown was a breeding ground for speculation. Theories ran wild. Some whispered of a love affair gone wrong, others of a secret society's revenge. The truth, however, remained elusive. The case, once a local curiosity, became a national sensation, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of everyday life. Section 7, Cold Case, Cold Comfort, the investigation stalls. Despite the tireless efforts of the police and the public's insatiable curiosity, the investigation stalled. Leads ran dry, witnesses clammed up, and the trail went cold. Room 1046, once a site of unspeakable horror, was cleaned, repainted, and rented again, but its dark secret lingered. The case files, filled with dead ends and unanswered questions, gathered dust in the police archives. The mystery of room 1046, once a hotbed of speculation and fear, slowly faded from public memory. Section 8. Echoes of a Mystery Room, 1046's Enduring Legacy. Despite the passage of time, the mystery of room 1046 has refused to die. The chilling events that transpired within its walls have left an indelible mark on the annals of true crime history. The room, once a mundane part of the hotel, has now become a symbol of unresolved enigma, a place where the past and present seem to intertwine. The case has become a haunting reminder of the limits of justice, of the secrets that can stay buried. The investigation, despite its intensity, hit numerous dead ends, leaving more questions than answers. The room's eerie silence speaks volumes, a testament to the lives it has touched and the mysteries it still holds. True crime enthusiasts and amateur sleuths continue to revisit the case, poring over old evidence, seeking new leads. They are drawn to the story like moths to a flame, each hoping to be the one to finally unravel the truth. The room's legacy is kept alive by their relentless pursuit, their desire to bring closure to a case that has long eluded resolution. The unsolved murder continues to fascinate, its enigmatic nature a siren call for those seeking answers in the shadows. The allure of the unknown, the thrill of the chase, and the hope of uncovering hidden truths keep the story alive. Each new theory, each new piece of evidence adds another layer to the already complex narrative. Books, documentaries, and podcasts have kept the story alive, ensuring that the mystery of room 1046 continues to echo through the years. These mediums have brought the story to a wider audience, captivating the imaginations of people around the world. The room's legacy endures, a testament to the enduring power of mystery and the human desire to seek the truth, no matter how elusive it may be. Section 9, An Unsolved Puzzle. The mystery endures. In the annals of unsolved crimes, room 1046 holds a unique place. It is a story that has intrigued and baffled investigators, historians, and mystery enthusiasts for decades. The events that transpired within the walls of that room are shrouded in an eerie fog of uncertainty, leaving behind a trail of questions that seem to multiply with each passing year. It is a chilling reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. The room itself, with its dim lighting and cold, unwelcoming atmosphere, seems to hold on to its secrets tightly, as if the very walls are whispering tales of what they have witnessed. The faded photographs of the hotel in its prime only add to the sense of nostalgia and melancholy. The identity of Roland T. Owen, a man whose life and death are cloaked in mystery, remains one of the most perplexing aspects of this case. Who was he really? Was he hiding from someone or something? The blurred photograph and the police sketch offer little in the way of answers, only deepening the enigma. The motive of his killer, if indeed there was one, is another piece of the puzzle that has eluded investigators. Was it a crime of passion, a calculated act of revenge, or something even more sinister? The darkened alleyways and the eerie crime scene tape paint a picture of a night filled with fear and uncertainty, and the significance of the bizarre clues remain elusive. Cryptic notes, mysterious phone calls, and other strange occurrences only add layers to the already complex mystery. Each clue seems to lead to more questions rather than answers, creating a labyrinth of intrigue that has yet to be navigated successfully. Did Roland T. Owen ever find peace? His final resting place, a solitary grave in a desolate cemetery, offers no comfort. The unmade bed in the hotel room, left as it was on that fateful night, serves as a haunting reminder of a life abruptly ended. Did his killer ever face justice? The gavel on the judge's bench remains silent, and the shadowy figure walking away down a deserted street symbolizes the unresolved nature of this case. Justice, it seems, is as elusive as the answers to the many questions that surround this mystery. These questions linger, unanswered whispers in the corridors of time. The flickering lights in the empty hotel corridor and the relentless ticking of the old clock serve as metaphors for the passage of time and the enduring nature of this enigma. The mystery of room 1046 remains an unsolved puzzle, a riddle that continues to captivate the imagination of all who hear it. The locked hotel room door and the eerie, empty lobby stand as silent witnesses to the events that unfolded, holding their secrets close. A testament to the enduring power of a good mystery, the case of Roland T. Owen is a story that refuses to fade into obscurity. The cluttered desk in the vintage detective's office and the stack of old, yellowed case files are symbols of the relentless pursuit of truth, even when it seems just out of reach. And the darkness that can lurk in the most ordinary of places. The darkened hotel room and the lone chair in a sparsely furnished room remind us that sometimes, the most chilling mysteries are those that occur in the most mundane settings, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered.